Speaking about a shoestring budget the last speaker spoke about, I got this for free. Right? That's what's the freebie? Because they printed it wrong, so I saved $41. You're on a shoestring budget, this means everything, so I am pumped. I have $41 profitable. So I was in Thailand, and I start now. So I was in Thailand, and I saw these amazing things in Thailand. I was with my fiance, and we saw the Buddhist temples, and we saw, oh my goodness, we took these boat rides. What I remember is I got to stand next to Optimus Prime. I'm an IT geek and proud of it. I want to talk about financial innovation. The biggest financial innovation of our time. I believe this. Okay? Every individual, every person I heard speak earlier could take advantage of this. I really feel like this is the biggest move we've seen in years. First of all, I'm Pete. I'm a network engineer, geek by trade, co-founder of CoinTropolis. Matt Nichols over here, another co-founder. He's on camera duty today. So I want to talk, we are digital currency consultants. We help businesses and individuals understand currencies such as Nxt and Bitcoin. So let me start off with this. Who's heard of Bitcoin? Who accepts Bitcoin? Got some work to do. So Bitcoin is a virtual currency. It allows users to exchange online credits for goods and services. If you played video games in the past and you received those virtual credits, and you will be able to buy products online. It's like that concept, but you can actually use this currency to buy real-world stuff. It's decentralized. There's no government that owns it or controls it. And what that means is you can't inflate it, you can't dump dollars into it. The rules are based on mathematics. And for us IT people, we enjoy that quite a bit. So why should you care about it? Well, Bitcoin, along with competing cryptocurrencies such as Nxt, allow secure, almost instantaneous transfers for pennies. I'll give you an example. Reach in my pocket here. All right. So I was reading an Economist article. It talked about, it was 2013. It talked about to ship $500 to Mexico from Dallas is about $14 to Western Union. If you go to New York, it costs $25. So in Dallas, they charge you $14 to ship $500 to Mexico. In New York, it's $25. Ship the same amount of money in Bitcoin, it is actually less than what's in my hand. The change, actually, let me pull that quarter away. I'm ad-libbing here, sure. That's about right. About 36 cents. That's what it would take to send $500 to Mexico. So that to me is a big deal. Once you understand the language of Bitcoin and Nxt and all these digital currencies, it is easy as sending email. Do you guys remember when you first started trying to send email? Do you remember like your first email? It was a big deal, wasn't it? And now we take it for granted. Quick, secure, inexpensive, decentralized. What is that? There you go. So Bitcoin wallet, what does it look like? Well, this is a pretty common wallet. Watch the complexity. Who do you want to pay? How much? Send. And then we have other types of digital currency, such as Nxt, which has a little bit more elaborate setup. But the idea is this, is once you understand, once your business understands how to accept these currencies, it's really, really easy to not only accept them, but cut those charges down. So who's talking about Bitcoin? Is it just a bunch of nerds? No, we do. But there are tens of thousands of businesses that accept that. Tens of thousands. Overstock.com has recently accepted Bitcoin. You guys familiar with Overstock? In 2014, they've had over $1 million of sales in Bitcoin. Now that's pretty exciting to me, but here, as an entrepreneur, here's what really excites me. 60% of those people were new customers. Say that again. 60% of that $1 million that was purchased in 2014 were brand new customers. There are people like myself that have never cared about Overstock before. But when they said, hey, we said Bitcoin, I said, great. I'm ready to buy something now. I want to spend this currency somewhere. Yelp. Yelp now lists Bitcoin. It lets you know which merchants accept Bitcoin. Do you think that's important for business? For someone like me that has money, that wants to spend it? When I go to a new city, I want to find out where can I spend my money. I can list all the Bitcoin companies in an area. Recently, MIT students received $500,000 worth of Bitcoin. There are people like ourselves that said, you know what, we want to go ahead and raise some money. So they raised $500,000 of Bitcoin. Every single student at MIT will receive $100 of Bitcoin. Guess what's going to happen to that industry, those businesses around that area? I guarantee you they're going to be accepting Bitcoin pretty quick. And then one that's really personal to me is songs of love. Develop songs for sick kids. So if you have a kid in the hospital that's going through a tough time, the parent writes a little bit about what the kid likes, and the musicians put a song for them. So I went to this next community and said, you know what? I'm going to raise some money. And within over a week, we raised over $5,000. Here's the kicker. Most of the guys that donated have never, ever donated to a charity in their life. Do you think of any charities in Springfield that can use an extra $5,000? So why do they do that? Because they're like, oh, we get to spend our coins now. We get to get involved with this. We want to help out. So when they said 80 cents to me, it cost them a penny. When they said a couple $100, it cost them a couple pennies. So it's a big deal. This, oh gosh, this used to upset me. Until I realized what it was. So I would see things like this, $10 minimum charge for the business. And as a consumer, I would think, they're trying to screw me. Excuse the language, but they're trying to screw me. They want me to purchase more stuff. That's why they're doing this to me. And as the business owners and entrepreneurs in this room know, that's not what it was. They charge ridiculous fees, right? They need to be able to pull a profit. So credit cards are absolutely necessary for business. These numbers look right to you, about 2 to 3%, plus some other fees, Visa, MasterCard, depending on volume. I don't understand, I'll be honest. I read through some of those merchant agreements. It's like 0.00019% for this, and point. Did you deal with chargebacks, fraud, and all these things that cut into your profit? What about this? What about if you could accept something like Bitcoin, you'd never actually have to look at the currency, meaning that there'd be an intermediary that would turn that into cash for you. Dump it in your bank account at 1%. I'll tell you what, if you have certain volumes, that number goes down. No, there's no possibility of fraud. There is no chargebacks. Easy to use. You basically put a link on your website. 1%. Have it in person. Like, why don't I do online business? QR code. We accept Bitcoin. Someone comes to their cell phone, they scan it, they pay it, you take the profit. So here's my vision. This area is primed for digital currency. Why? Because we have entrepreneurship such as this. We are a college town, right? It's amazing. My niece is 17, and what she does at 17 with her cell phone and her understanding, it blows me away, right? This is just natural to her. She's twittering with this, and she's FBing this, and we have the technical motivation, we have the college, and we have the Chamber of Commerce to support it. So what does it mean to you? Much lower fees to our businesses. The incentive for businesses in cryptocurrency to invest in Springfield. If you have a marketplace that's accepting these coins, it only makes sense that businesses want to come here and invest in that. We're not just talking about IT people. We're talking about marketing people. We're talking about lawyers, accountants. Let me add the words. Accountants and all those people. Second, third is the new market looking to spend their crypto coins. So these kids, especially that are into the digital currency, your business, your coffee house supports Bitcoin or supports Nxt. It only makes sense that you want to spend it with you. And there's areas like that all around the country right now that have these areas like in Chicago where there are businesses up and down these streets that support Bitcoin. And they see the influx of people coming in. Amazing. You build something people want and they come. So we're at CoinTropolis. We are digital currency consultants. Right now, we don't charge anything. I live right across the street, literally, right across the street in the Lumps. I work at J-Mark, right down the road. I want to help Springfield move forward. I've been in this industry for a long time. I'd like to give back. If you have any information, you can contact me after this or contact us at info@cointropolis.com. Bitcoin's the big one. The next one down the road, the next one is Nxt. And if you have some time later, ask me about this guy. We'll tell you all about it. Thank you.